Let the music speak. Go ahead. And kids, y'all stay over there. Don't get in the way.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does their star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh my God. She did it.
Was that not one of the most awesome things you've ever seen? It was a girl named G-Star Swain. She was visiting the Lincoln Memorial with her family. They noticed the acoustics were really good in this memorial, so the father coaxed the daughter to start singing, and that's what transpired, and he live streamed it on Facebook. Man, what's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video. Happy 4th of July. I know a lot of you guys probably know the history of the 4th, but in case you don't, it was on this day, July 4th, 1776, where the 13 colonies claimed independence from England. That's why it's known as Independence Day. Now, we didn't win our independence, but I mean, there was wars that followed after that. But it finally became a federal holiday, I think in 1941, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it was celebrated all the way back in the 18th century, but didn't become a federal holiday until then. But for me, it's this song, the Star-Spangled Banner. You know, on the 4th of July, you hear it all the time, everywhere. And there's so many different ways of doing it, with instruments, or men singing it, or women, or choirs, and I love the song. And a lot of people don't know the history of the song. Many people think that the man who wrote it specifically as a national anthem, but he didn't. The guy who wrote it, it was all the way back on September 13th of 1814. It was written by a guy named Francis Scott Key, and it was not meant to be a song. It was a poem that was later set to music. And the song was not even about the War of Independence. What happened was, well, the actual song was originally titled The Defense of Fort McHenry. And it was written after Francis Scott Key witnessed the Maryland Fort McHenry, being bombarded by the British during the War of 1812. And he was so inspired by the sight of this lone U.S. flag flying over Fort McHenry at daybreak, and the words within the song, or within the poem, speak to it. It says, "In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there." The actual words to the Star-Spangled Banner are just beautiful. And so I thought I'd do it a little bit different, and I showed this clip of this girl because there's something about this song. It's magnetic. It's a patriotic song. It speaks of freedom and, you know, standing up for the freedom of others, which is what America has been defined by since the very beginning. I know things have changed over the years, and you know, the America today isn't necessarily the one that the forefathers had imagined, but there are still glimpses of its greatness from time to time. And when things like this happen, where this girl sings and you watch the people behind her who got to witness this beautiful moment, how at first they don't really know what's going on, and then as the song kicks in, the people turn around and then they freeze and they just stand in honor or reverence for what our forefathers did and what these men so many years ago stood up for. I've often wondered how the British look at us. I know now we're friends and we're part of the United Nations and we collaborate in so many ways. I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of people from England who watch the channel, so I'm curious what your thoughts are whenever you hear the Star Spangled Banner. But for me, it's a beautiful song. It makes me feel good, proud to be an American, and especially on a day like July 4th. It's such an awesome day. And there's many days of the year where the National Anthem is sung. I don't know if you know this, but it didn't actually become the National Anthem until 1931, even though people sang it. I don't know the actual date where they finally set it to music, by the way. I couldn't find that. But I thought you guys may be interested in it nonetheless. It's sung a lot on Memorial Day and Veterans Day. It's such a cool experience. You guys should go back. You know what? I may try to find the link to the her actual performance from beginning to end, where the dad's trying to coax her into singing. This is G-Star at the very beginning, and it's kind of cute because she's really nervous, and he's like, no, God gave you a voice. It's time for you to sing. And what a great place to do it, in front of the Lincoln Memorial. I thought it was awesome. So you guys have an awesome and safe 4th. Careful with the fireworks. I still to this day don't understand fireworks. I mean, I've been to so many fireworks shows, but I don't know what people's passion is about blowing things up so close to their face. All right, that's just me personally. So y'all be safe, enjoy the gameplays. I think one of them was a TDM where I just kind of went off. It was a warm-up game, and then I go on this wicked streak at the end of the game. The other one was a Dom game where you see me go off with the Brecci. I was playing on Havoc, and it just wasn't working with the gun I was using, and I got mad. And you know what happens when I get mad? I pull out the Dingo. No, not the Dingo this time, the Brecci. Oh, my bad. And it was a great gameplay. So, again, you guys have an awesome holiday. Enjoy the day off, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button because it does help me. Leave a comment down below and we'll talk about it. And, of course, subscribe because I know you want to.
Care package inbound. Losing C. Looking good. Continue on mission. Friendly hardened sentry deployed.